field goal attempt by Chris Jackie. Don Mikowski holding. And we've got a tie ball game. Packers refusing to lay down as Mike Holmgren's bunch continuing to play inspired football. Rich Kotite barking out instructions there. In the NFC Central, Minnesota clearly for real. A victory by the Packers today would help them immensely as they look to gain ground. And I'm sure you don't find too much of an argument, George Stark, from folks that the toughest conference around the NFC East, as I mentioned earlier, Philadelphia and Washington coming into today's contest, tied at 6-3 in second place. Washington right now losing to Kansas City. Philadelphia hoping to capitalize on that.
It would be a great opportunity for Philadelphia to go up one on Washington. And I'm sure they thought that today was going to be the easiest of the 6 games they've gotten coming up. They had coming up, and they've gotten themselves in a dogfight, which is what they wanted to try to avoid. But here it is.
We saw that shot of Rich Kotite. The one thing you get in talking with him is that he's a straight shooter. Second heater from the 2. And solid job done by Green Bay's special teams. Corey Harris also had a little help on that play from Carl Carter.
Green Bay special teams have been solid all day. I mean, the biggest special teams play, of course, was the field goal we just saw executed. But their punting teams have been good all day, and their coverage teams have simply been fantastic.
So Randall Cunningham will come out with 1:25 left in the game. Eagles starting from their own 11. Eagles with 2 timeouts remaining. Green Bay with 2 timeouts remaining. Roger Ruzick could decide it. He has a season long of 50 this year against Denver, that at the vet. Two tight end formation. Cunningham hands off to Walker. And Herschel Walker bullying his way. Herschel Walker up near the 20. A gain of 9 on a play by Herschel Walker. Last week, just 47 yards on 20 carries. Running hard today. Herschel's chalked up 47 yards again, but this time on 11 carries.
Green Bay wants the ball back. They want to stop the run, but they don't want to give up the big pass play.
2nd and 1. Walker. The Packers say they haven't rolled away the official signal. It is Packers football as Herschel Walker coughs it up. With his first fumble recovery of the season, 43 seconds left in the game.
Johnny Holland, who they say the Green Bay Packers defensive team is their leader, their Mr. Consistency, the guy that makes big plays. His first fumble recovery, but he's been their leader all year long.
Ball at the 23 of Philadelphia. 1st and 10. Thompson. Hit twice and finally stopped. No gain on the play.
That's Herschel in your middle of your screen. He's going to the right. He sees a little crack. He's trying to get through. The ball just appears to slip out of his hands. Didn't look like anybody touched it or punched it or knocked it out. It just slipped out of his hands. On the other side of that, when you see Darrell Thompson carrying the ball right now, that lesson is not lost on him. He's holding that ball with two hands. He may get no yards, but he's not going to drop that ball.
So timeout called with 3 seconds remaining. Green Bay with 1 timeout. They will give Chris Jackie the opportunity to win this game.
Yep.
I mentioned Chris Jackie tied the team record of 12 consecutive games with the field goal in each of those 12, but missed an opportunity to set a new record when he missed a 49-yarder last week. This will be the field goal for Jackie to remember. And this will be a 41-yard field goal attempt. It's up, long enough, and good.
Touchdown!
With no time remaining. Chris Jackie with the 41-yard boot, leaving no time left on the clock. And the Packers come away victorious as Mike Holmgren sees his team improve to 4-6 in the NFC Central Division. Eagles drop to 6-4.